All right, we are still in May. 78 is Cronus by P. DeJelly Clark. And this was an ebook. This is a short story book that is only available through Amazon. There was a series of 6 of them. This is the last one. I very much enjoyed this story. I gave it a 5. So in this story, time travel is controlled by the ultra-rich. And they're using it to go back in time and change history. And so in this world, people of color don't have any rights. Women have no rights. And, you know, the concept of the story is, how would you know this is happening? Because as soon as something happens in the past that changes the future is just the future. So there's a clever way to bring that about, and then how would you handle it? And it was a really good story, and it, you know, it kind of makes you think. So I enjoyed it very much. 79 was an audiobook, The Girl Upstairs by Jessica R. Patch. I went about 30% in, and then I didn't finish it. It just was very boring for me. And, you know, maybe about 10% in, I already figured out one of the twists. It was so obvious. It's listed as Christian fiction. I have no idea what that is. If this is what they are, I probably won't read any. I mean, it just was not a well-written book for me. Not recommended. Number 80 is In the Shadow of the Banyan by Viday Ratner. It was a great book. I gave it a 4. This is basically a fictionalized memoir because it happened to her, but she doesn't really remember all the details, so she fictionalized it. So she grew up in Cambodia at the time that the Khmer Rouge came to power. And I really know nothing about the Khmer Rouge. I've heard the name Pol Pot, but I don't know what it is. So this really kind of enlightened me on what actually happened during that time. It's not an easy read. The Khmer Rouge basically came in and emptied all the cities, and they wanted to revert the country back to an agrarian society, which they thought was utopia. But in the process, you know, they killed all the intellectuals and, you know, people that they thought were a threat. So if you were smart, if you could read, if you were a doctor, all that kind of stuff. So I recommend this book. It was very good.